And then the last thing, set of constituent parts of biomass we wanted to give you some example structures of are those of the extract. So this is the most varied constituent, because for any biomass there's always going to be some really interesting different extracts that could be taken out of it. As I say here, these are typically only present in very small quantities, very species specific, often very seasonal, and also their quantity in biomass can be altered by pressures put onto the plant. So maybe lack of sunlight, too much or too little water often change the composition of these extracts. So I mentioned earlier, like the triglyceride route, and probably in terms of platform molecules, the one that's gained greatest interest from this has been the use of glycerol. This is because glycerol is a major waste product from biodiesel production. Actually, the chemical industry already has a well-established terpene sector, and this is primarily for flavour and fragrances, and they really do some quite interesting stuff with terpenes that are produced as a waste resource, primarily from the pulp and paper industry. And really it's alpha pinene, so the one on the right, that dominates in that. This reduced sugar here, this is mannitol, and this can be found at greater than 10% of dried seaweed samples. So even though this is an extract, this can actually be found in quite high quantities, and that's why I've included this here, just because of how high a percentage it can actually be in some biomass. These hydroxy acids are actually, I'm probably lying a little bit here, because where these have come from are from polyhydroxy alkanoates. So these are where bacteria has grown polymers, and then these are when you've hydrolyzed those PHAs back up. But still, again, these are attracting some recent interest in the literature.